So construction comes up pretty often on your exam. Let's have a look at this particular one. The diagram below shows a curved shaped ABC, and we can see the shape is curved. Okay. C is the center of the circular arc from A to B. So how do we understand that? So this is the center, and there is a circular arc. So this is the arc, and that is the center of that arc. Now, this shape is a sector of a circle. It's not a full circle, it's part of it. It's a slice of a circle. And the same idea is for A. A is the center for the circular arc B to C. So the same, so the same A, we can say that is, therefore, that is the arc. And the same is B is the center. So B here, let's change the color. B is the center for this part of this. So we have like three kind of a sector. The dotted triangle ABC is equilateral triangle. So just let's remove that because a lot of drawing in here. So this triangle inside is equilateral triangle. What do we know? What kind of triangle is equilateral triangle? Every side have the same length and every angle inside is the same. That's the two features of equilateral triangle. So what do we need to do? Using only compass and straight edge, construct one of the axes of symmetry of the curved shape ABC. Show all your construction lines clearly. So axis of symmetry basically mean if I draw a line somewhere and if I fold this shape, it will perfectly fold itself into two. And in this case, if I draw a line exactly going through C and then I fold that, A will exactly cover with B. And it doesn't matter whether we draw it from here. If I draw a line here and again I curve A to C, it will fold. All the same from A. B to C will go exactly. So we have three axes of symmetry here. We can draw any of them that we want. Now, the idea here is that it has to be exactly in the middle of our shape. So that's why we are talking about bisect of an angle. So basically what it means that I have to divide an angle into two equal parts. So how do we construct that? So let's get our compass and let's get the straight edge and see how we construct that. Oops, no. So the edge here. So any of those angles you want to, let's say we want to divide this angle into two. How do we do that? We take some measurement, doesn't matter what kind of measurement, just some measurement, that's what we need. And we draw an arc here, and then we draw an arc on the other side of the angle. Oops, here. And then without changing our compass, we're going to put it here. Now, let me move it a little bit. And we're going to draw the arc here. And then do the same without changing it to our second arch. And again, draw the arc. When these two meet, that's what we're going to join. So let's take our straight line. Now, it's a little bit more difficult to do that on this monitor than do it on a piece of paper, but we have to align exactly B with where that place, where those two arches meet. And then we draw a line. And that is exactly the axis of symmetry. So if I fold this shape along this line, I am going to exactly perfectly C will cover A.